minutes. POV with Basketball News back with another video. In today's video is going to be a NBA video for you, taking a little bit of a break off the Beach Ball Classic for a day. New video, 2020 NBA playoff predictions coming soon. I've lost track of days, so I don't know what day it is right now. I think it's the 29th. So you'll see this on the 30th, and then July 1st, you'll see the 2020 NBA playoff predictions 30 days before the NBA starts. So we have a lot to talk about in this video. Jordan Bell has signed with the Cavs for next season. J.R. Smith has officially signed with the Lakers. It's been rumored for a while. And the Nets have signed Justin Anderson for their playoff run. So if you like this kind of content and want to see me cover more free agent news, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Link in the description to my other channels as well. Make sure to subscribe to those. Link in the description. Yeah. So subscribe if you like the content, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I want to start off with the least impactful move, and I'm going to go with Brooklyn Nets signing Justin Anderson. Now, Justin Anderson is going to be a backup small forward for the Nets, even if that, he may not play for the Brooklyn Nets. He may just be a 15th man and a bench player for them, which I definitely could see happening. But there's also a chance he's not. And I think he's a good fit with this team. Now, they already have similar players in Taurean Prince, and Caris LeVert's going to be their starting small forward. You could argue he's a shooting guard. I disagree. I think he's a small forward. You have Spencer Dinwiddie, Caris LeVert, Joe Harris, you have Taurean Prince, and you have Jarrett Allen, which is not a bad starting lineup, but when you have Kyrie Irving and when you have Kevin Durant, you can have a lot better of a starting lineup. Now, this is a good move, I think. If I gave it a grade, it would be more of like a C, because it's average. It doesn't do a lot for the Brooklyn Nets, like it doesn't instantly make them title contenders to beat the Bucks, which I thought they could have been with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. But I don't think it's just not realistic. Now, it's a good fit. I think he could be a Evan Turner type of player to come off the bench for the Brooklyn Nets. But overall, a pretty good move by the Brooklyn Nets. Now, they already signed Tyler Johnson, which made no sense to me. I didn't like the move. You can watch that video. Link in the description below to that video. So we'll get into Jordan Bell signs with the Cavs. So he signed a 2-year deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers, pretty much to be Andre Drummond's backup at the center position, because Andre Drummond said he's picking up his player option with the Cavaliers, which he'd be stupid not to. And Jordan Bell is a player that I wanted to see on those Warriors teams that were really good starting. But he didn't start. And I think if he gets a chance to start somewhere, he's a young player which fits in with how Cleveland is right now. I think it's a very good fit. Now, I don't think it's a great move, but if he's a backup, I think great. Andre Drummond's going to pick up his player option. You're going to have Kevin Love there. I mean, you could put him at power forward realistically. But, I mean, you could, but do you want to? And I think they possibly could, but they don't want to. Because I think he fits better at center. He is, 6'11", which is a good center size, if that makes any sense as far as height. Overall, a good move for the Cavs. If I was giving it a grade, I would give it a B-. It's a high risk, high reward. Well, not really high risk, but high reward type of move for the Cavaliers. Overall, I really like the move. And when Andre Drummond is gone and Kevin Love are gone, they're going to have a good young team. And the biggest move, obviously, is J.R. Smith signs with the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm not opposed to this move for the Lakers. Obviously, they have a lot of other players that I think come before J.R. Smith in their rotation. Avery Bradley opted out of Orlando, which means Kentavious Caldwell-Pope probably will start in the Disney bubble, which is not much of a downgrade to me. I think Avery Bradley is a good facilitator for their team, but minus that, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is a similar player. Avery Bradley is a better player, I'm not going to lie, but Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is still not much of a downgrade. And then you've got Alex Caruso, who's going to fill some minutes in there, probably get some more minutes than he would usually on a playoff team. You're also going to have Kyle Kuzma. You're also going to have lots of other players besides J.R. Smith. And he hasn't even played basketball this year. And, I mean, last year he didn't even play that much for the Cavs. I just don't like this move for the Lakers. They also have Dion Waiters, who they picked up on kind of a bad deal for me. But I just don't like this move for the Lakers. Maybe you guys disagree, but I don't like it for the Lakers. I think it's a move that's pretty much just to have an extra player that has proven that he can go to the championship in your rotation. That's about all I can explain for this move. I don't like it. I just don't like it. You've also got Dwight Howard, who's their backup center. Kyle Kuzma is your backup power forward, small forward, whatever you want to go with. And I just don't like this move. I think he's a third string point guard right now, in my opinion. And I don't think he's going to be playing that much. Maybe he's playing when they're blowing out a team, like possibly the Grizzlies. I don't think they're going to blow out the Grizzlies, though, too terribly bad. I just don't like this move, and I don't think it's a very good move. I don't think it makes sense to put J.R. Smith. I'm sure they're paying him the bare minimum because he's pretty much on their roster, and he's going to ride the pine a lot. Former teammates with LeBron. Obviously, there's the play where he didn't even realize that he didn't even look at the clock, which is another story to get into. I might do a video on that on my reaction channel. But don't like this move. Kind of simple. Don't like it. Think he's a third string point guard, right? I mean third string backup shooting guard. And those players aren't going to play very much. I think their second, pretty much their bench is not Avery Bradley, Alex Caruso, Dion Waiters. You've also got Kyle Kuzma, Dwight Howard, and someone else. It's simple. Don't like the move. And I don't know how many times I said I don't like the move, but don't like the move. If I was giving it a grade, I would give it a grade of a D-. Don't like the move. Think it's dumb. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you'd like this kind of content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a video. I have been uploading daily, so subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more videos soon. Maybe some free agent news, whatever. But I'm excited for the NBA's return. Whether it's in Florida, Georgia, wherever. I think it's probably going to be in Georgia. Hint, hint. But, yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more videos soon.